Hey, how y'all doing today? Hope everything is good with y'all. I say good with you. Good with you. Yeah. Basically, this particular show is based on the truth. Is based on uh, the things that you need to get out of slavery. Uh, People say, well, they just made a holiday saying that you was free. Saying that you're free and being free is two different things. If they can convince those that you think is telling you the truth that they're free, and they say, "Well, you're free." You remember when they used to do this, and they don't do that no more. That's not being free. Because someone changed their conducts where you can't see it or you don't realize it now because there's so many other things going on. And now they're not talking about you, they're talking about things that you don't even see. When the last time you've been to Bolivia? Or when the last time you've been to France? Or when Sweden or Belgium or South Africa? So that does it affects you globally, but until you get your mind straight, you can't think globally. You're still a slave. I said you's a slave. You went from slavery to salary. Doesn't that sound kind of familiar? Some people say, I don't want to hear this. I want to do something to make me feel happy. The word happy was you being back in what they call happy. That was a tribe that they call Indian, because they thought they was in India with the spices and all this, with the Hindus and the people coming down from different planets as a recreation of this here. These are the things that uh, Dwayne Wade or the golf boy or the basketball es- mascots, the players. This is fairy tale. This is all fairy tale things that don't make sense. Football, hockey, basketball, and tennis. Before your life was here, it was planned how you was gonna live and how you were gonna finish it out. And you still be a slave and you don't even know it. And when someone tell you that you're a slave and you was never set free, because if you was free, let's say free equality, free equality, equal. Now, if you was a slave before, as you say you were, and you were freed, now you're equal. Look at the mathematical symbols, equations of the facts of wealth, of ownership, businesses, representation in different offices, in different agencies, departments, even with the knowledge of knowing what is here to learn. You're not equal. You're not 50-50. You're not 50-50. So you've been tricked to think that you're 100, but you're a small 100 of nothing, because it don't matter. As long as it's contained, as long as it don't grow and multiply and add, as long as it gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller till it's not there anymore, and it don't matter. It's contained, it's afraid, it's scared. You have to start to learn. I don't want to be like Obama. That was what he talking about on that side. I'm talking about something totally different. So people always giving people excuses. Well, he's the president. It's the same thing as a word. A word is a word. He's a king, he's a president, he's a supervisor. Supervisor, super. You just call this man super the vision that you don't have, and he's over you. And you don't think you're a slave? The word slave only means Slavic. That's a group of people. You were indentured servant, slave, owner, because you agreed to it. That's the only reason. You should have laid down and fought. Get down to the ground, get in the trenches. That's what we had to do. We had to fight to stay alive. And many of us is not here today because of the love of those who did not love themselves. Well, that's over. That's over. Because those who were indentured servants in the 1700s and didn't know how to wash their ass, they still indentured servants and slaves to other people and power. And the power is where we're going, because we are the power. We are the light. We are the truth. There is no equality. You cannot compare me to you. My brain is bigger. My thinking is connected. It's a thing about what they call the five senses. Seeing, hearing, tasting, smelling, and feeling. Seeing, hearing, tasting, smelling, and feeling. That pertains to the physical aspects. That's in tune what we call the physical body. That's the body. Totally different. That's something that you're in. You're in the body. You're not the body, because the body goes back to who it belongs to, which is a living. Listen to what I'm saying now. A living organism. A living organism that you don't even know, because you think you're free. How can you be free when you don't have the knowledge of where you're at? So we're gonna keep going and keep going. I'm gonna read you something in a minute. I'm gonna really go off, come right back on. So just keep going. This is the show. I'm showing you the way, showing you to get back to yourself. I'm already there. I'm here, there, and everywhere. You can Google me, New School.